Hi, we're the Mouse Couple.
And today we're doing our third video in our series on Walt Disney World Resort Accommodations. Today we're talking about Deluxe Resorts. So let's get started. Let's start with some fast facts about Disney's Deluxe Resorts. First off, you're going to be in closer proximity to the parks when you stay in a Deluxe Resort.
Yeah, and as far as food goes, you don't have any food courts. You still have the same quick service and snack options available, but you also have some resorts that have a signature restaurant, some resorts have a character meal, and some resorts have both.
Also, you're going to have an awesome pool, and sometimes you might even have an additional fun water feature like a splash pad or a water playground.
And as far as transportation goes, it's $25 to park per day if you drive your own car, but you also have the ability to have a bus in every location, and then in some locations there's a boat access, some locations have monorail access, and some are even close enough to walk to the parks.
Alright, so let's go through each resort and talk about some of our favorite things about them.
Yeah. So the first group of deluxe resorts is the monorail loop, and there's 3 resorts. So first we're going to start with the Contemporary Resort. Now this is where I always stayed growing up, and we loved it because it was so close to Magic Kingdom, and it is the only resort within walking distance of the Magic Kingdom at the time of filming. There's rumors that could be changing soon, but we'll see. But it is about a mile walk if you wanted to walk, and it's a fairly nice walk. We enjoy walking there, but there's also monorail if you want to take the monorail to the Magic Kingdom as well. And as far as restaurants go, Chef Mickey's is there for character dining, and it's the Fab Five, which is a nice little character experience. And one of my favorite restaurants on property is the California Grill on the top floor of the Contemporary. And pro tip, try to make a reservation about 8:15 or so. That way you can get your food and be eating while you're watching the fireworks, and it's a great view from up there. So yeah, that's the Contemporary Resort.
The next resort on our list is Disney's Grand Floridian Resort. If you're looking for a really upscale, glamorous experience, the Grand Floridian might be the resort for you. They have really incredible and very fancy dining, including Victoria and Albert's, the most expensive restaurant on Disney property. At least for now.
This is true.
They also have really fun character meals. My family has gone to 1900 Park Fair for the supercalifragilistic breakfast, and it's a lot of fun. We've also done the Cinderella-themed dinner they have at Grand Floridian. Grand Floridian also has a really fun Alice in Wonderland-themed splash pad. They also offer tea parties for kids. So, while it does have a lot of adult theming and feel, they do have some options for kiddos if you have a family and want to stay at Grand Floridian.
Yeah. And they do also have the Senses Spa there too,
yes,
for adults.
They have a spa. And my favorite thing about Grand Floridian is the monorail access, being able to hop on a monorail and go to Magic Kingdom.
Yeah. So the last resort on the monorail loop is the Polynesian Village Resort, and this one and the Contemporary were the 2 resorts that were there on opening day, so that's something that's unique about it. It is sort of a little old, but it's still a lot of fun. It's personally my favorite resort on Disney property. I just love the theming there, I love the pool, I love the restaurants there, namely Ohana. They have a great character meal with Lilo and Stitch for breakfast, and their dinner is like a luau type of food, and it's all you can eat, and it's really good. All the meat and sides you can get there, it's fantastic. The pool is like a lava pool, so there's a volcano slide, which is pretty fun. But yeah, the monorail aspect of it is pretty great to just go to the parks, just like the other 2.
You're also really close to the TTC.
The Transportation and Ticket Center. So you could essentially walk there and then take the monorail to Epcot as well. So kind of close to 2 parks for Polynesian, which is
an extra benefit. The 4th resort on our list is still in the Magic Kingdom area, but it's not on the monorail loop. It's Wilderness Lodge. Wilderness Lodge has access to the Magic Kingdom via boat, or of course you can take a bus, but you have that extra perk of being able to take a boat to Magic Kingdom. The resort itself is themed to the American Northwest and our national parks. So it's really grand, really big and fun. But the resort itself actually is one of the smaller deluxe options. But it has such fun theming, a really fun pool. They have a geyser that goes off most waking hours every hour during the daytime. And they have fun dining options. One exciting upscale but family-friendly option is storybook dining with Snow White at Artist Point. And I know we're both really excited to give that a try sometime soon.
Yeah.
So if you want an option that's close to Magic Kingdom, but maybe at a slightly lower price point than those resorts on the monorail loop, Wilderness Lodge might be a good option for you.
Yeah. So next on our list is actually 2 resorts, the Yacht Club and the Beach Club. And they're often grouped together because they share the same amenities. The biggest amenity being their pool, which is by far the best pool on Disney property. It's basically a mini water park. Huge lazy river, a nice slide, and what's unique is it's a sand bottom pool, which we always love. So we've stayed here quite a bit with my family, and the Beach Club is a little more family friendly of the 2. It's a little more colorful and pastel colors, whereas the Yacht Club is a lot more like dark wood colors. And yeah, the restaurants, the Yacht Club has, the signature restaurant is Yachtsman Steakhouse, and the Beach Club has a character meal at Cape May Cafe for breakfast in their beach attire, which is always nice and fun. And these are close to Epcot. So these are in the Epcot area. You could take a boat to Epcot or Hollywood Studios, or you could walk to either one, which is nice.
The next resort on our list in the Epcot area is the Boardwalk. And my family has stayed at the Boardwalk a couple times, and we really love the Boardwalk. We love being able to walk to Epcot and Hollywood Studios. We have a fun time at the pool and the hot tub. There's a lot of great food options because Disney's Boardwalk itself is a nightlife attraction.
Yeah.
So when you stay at the Boardwalk, you're basically staying with the nightlife. So if that's important to you to have a fun time to come home to at the end of the night, then the Boardwalk is super fun. They also have Jelly Roll's Piano Bar and the Atlantic Dance Hall. So if you like to get your dance on, you can go to the dance hall. But in general, it's a really fun theming. It's maybe not as family friendly as Beach Club, but definitely more so than Yacht Club.
Yes.
If you want a vibe that's kind of like Grand Floridian, but more family friendly, more laid back, then the Boardwalk is one place that I've absolutely loved staying.
Yeah. The last resort on our list is Animal Kingdom Lodge, and this is another one of my favorites because I love their dining there, I love the theming here, it's great. And as the name says, it's by Animal Kingdom, but the downside is there's no other way to get anywhere else except a bus. So there's no walkway to Animal Kingdom, there's no boat, there's no monorail, so you're stuck with the bus. But I love the resort, the theming is great. One thing that sets this resort apart from other resorts, not just on Disney, but really just in general, is there's a savannah. And you can get a room overlooking the savannah, which is pretty cool. You can wake up in the morning, go out on your balcony, and see a giraffe, which is pretty cool. Definitely unique, so. I love Jico there. It's their signature restaurant. I've had a fantastic elk fillet there, which was great. And then right across from Jico is Boma, which is my favorite buffet on property with some African theming to it. It's fantastic. So personally, I like Animal Kingdom Lodge, but yeah.
I think it's beautiful. I think that you need some adventurous eaters to stay at Animal Kingdom, but I'm sure they have some good options for picky eaters like me too.
Yeah, they sure do.
This wraps up the third video in our series on Walt Disney World Resort Accommodations. We talked about Disney's Deluxe Resorts. And what's so cool about the Deluxe Resorts is that it seems like there's something for everybody,
Yeah.
some kind of adventure. Whether you want to go to the Polynesian or on an African safari or to an old-fashioned boardwalk.
Yeah.
There's something cool and new to experience whenever you want to stay there. At, of course, a higher price point, but
Yeah.
you're paying for the transportation, the immersive theming, and the close proximity to the Disney parks.
Right.
So, thank you so much for watching. Leave us a comment down below and let us know if you've stayed at any of the resorts we talked about today, and if so, what your favorite was. And if you haven't stayed, let us know where you want to stay.
Yeah, and let us know your favorite restaurant as well. So I'm always interested in that. But join us next week when we're talking about the Deluxe Villa Resorts, so all the DVC resorts. And yeah, we'll see you next time.
See you real soon.